same, right?
Oh. Well, I told you at first that it was kind of difficult because for us, for millennials, I think a lot of us are now dwelling a lot with problems that don't really exist. That's why we have anxiety disorders, and sometimes talking about it makes it a little bit hard for us. And less of the people are getting stoic. So for me personally, it's a little bit hard, but by being the table topic master and looking for references, looking for quotes, looking for, opinions from people out there, opens my mind. It's not exactly that complex and complicated.
Wow.
I agree with you. The thing that sometimes we are overthinking. Most of us are overthinking actually. The problem is as small as an ant. What we thought it as big as an elephant, but in reality, it's only an ant. But because of the overthinking, we thought the ant as big as elephant. So it's good to talk it out with your friends, then you see their perspective, then you realize, oh, it's not that difficult. It's in your mind, overthinking.
I agree. I agree.
Personally, I'm an overthinker myself. I worry very fast. I worry a lot, but now it's slowing down.
I see.
That's why people are pushed to what do you call it, to suicide, all these things because of overthinking. They cannot handle it. Your brain cannot handle it. So at the end of the day, they take up their life. If they talk to somebody, you know, I had one experience, one lady, when I was working in a bank, she nearly committed suicide, because the husband were having an affair. She already on top of the building, waiting for the right foot to go down. But she remembered one thing. The daughter said, "Mom, don't forget to buy me apple." And then she changed her mind. So one day I was looking
Oh,
at her. I said, "Why are you so quiet?" Then the moment I said that, she cried and talk it out, take it out from her heart. She cried. I just keep quiet and listen to her. And then she feel better. I say, you're stupid. If you jump down, you die. Who's going to take care of your children? Your husband will be happy with your new wife. Yeah. And then she changed her mind. And slowly, surely, the marriage become better. And she died recently. This about,
I
uh, she got a lot of disease, complicated diabetes, all this thing.
I see.
I think she's about 60.
Oh, okay.
She got grandkids, all that, children grow up. Yeah. I don't think the husband want to marry again because he's old already. I think the husband now is already 64, 65. That's it. I mean, that's what happened when you are overthinking. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You need friend
Okay.
to talk it out.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amran.
Hi.
Uh, Good morning, Toastmaster Nova. Morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Money.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Toastmaster Nova. Actually, Toastmaster Mega cannot join this morning meeting, Toastmaster Nova. uh, Toastmaster Claudia will help uh, invite her friends to be a timer right now. Thank you, Toastmaster Claudia. Okay, we have Toastmaster Rina. Good morning, Toastmaster Rina.
Morning, Pak Ranto.
Okay, thank you, welcome. And in this Toastmaster, we can say hello or say to the others with Toastmaster Rina. So you can call me Toastmaster Ranto. And good morning, Toastmaster An.
Good morning, Toastmaster Ranto. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you for joining with us, Toastmaster An.
Sorry, let me prepare something.
Okay, we are waiting our counters Toastmaster I as a counter. So you're from STC Surabaya, Toastmaster An.
Yeah, I came from STC Surabaya, but since now I'm living in Jakarta, so I say, and yeah, it's sometimes I join to some club in Jakarta. Thanks for inviting me, Toastmaster Ranto. I'm glad to joining this meeting. Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure, Toastmaster An. And we have Toastmaster Sina. Hello, good morning, Toastmaster Sina.
Hello.
Okay. Welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Sina.
Thank you. I'm Claudia's friend and I'm gonna be acting as timer today.
Oh, okay. You're
Hello,
Toastmaster Claudia's
everyone.
friend, right? Okay. Okay. Good morning, Toastmaster I.
Good morning, Toastmaster Ranto. Sorry I'm late.
Okay, it's okay. So can I say Toastmaster I? Is okay? Or you have a nickname?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, I think we should start. We already 5 minutes after 10 a.m. Okay, we will start this regular meeting. And hello everyone, good evening. Welcome fellow Toastmaster and all guests. Thank you for joining with us in this regular meeting. Welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. In Toastmaster, we learn and grow together. We learn about public speaking, self-development, and do networking. But don't worry, we will learn together as a community, as our visions in Universitas Indonesia, learn together, grow together. I am Ranto Apusan, at the president of Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Open this morning regular meeting with knocking the gavel 3 times. Okay, please give applause to all of us. Thank you for joining with us this morning. Unfortunately, actually, we will have Toastmaster Mega as the Toastmaster of the meeting, but suddenly we have another important personal business, so I will replace Toastmaster Mega as Toastmaster of the meeting today. So right now I will lead this regular meeting, and by the way, we have a special theme this morning: Stoicism versus overthinking. Maybe some of you can give some opinions. What do you know about stoicism, or maybe what do you know about overthinking before we enter this regular meeting? Is it a difficult theme, or it is an interesting theme to discuss? As Toastmaster Claudia will discuss it later in our double topic sessions. Maybe Toastmaster Amlan will give the opinion about our team. Please, thank you. Still mute, sorry.
Sorry. During my growing up time, my elders always said, boys don't cry. You have to endure the pain compared to girls. So as I grew up, I faced all difficulty to myself. I endure it, I keep it to myself. Whatever problems I never discuss with my parents or my brothers, I keep it to myself. As I grow older, I become parents. I noticed that it was not a good idea. Either boys or girls, if they have problems, they have to voice it out to their elders, especially to their parents, because sometimes that problems can be very small problems, but it can be solved by our elders or by our brothers, because they went through the same problem. They can help you. So in my opinion, one should not keep their problem to themselves, but talk it out to somebody, either to your parents, to your siblings, or to your friends. And that is the best way of solving problems, because we are not an island. We need help from each other's. Over to you.
Whoa, it's great, Mr. Amlan.
Thank you.
But sometimes we feel shame or shy to talk the problem. And that's my personal experience.
I understand, because if you voice your problems to people that do not care about you, it can be a problem too. So go to your father or go to your parents, to their elders, or to the friends that you can trust. Yeah, understand what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amran. Thank you. Maybe Mr. A will have another opinions
About what?
What do you think about stoicism or overthinking, or do you have an experience about it?
Yes, I heard a little bit about Stoicism. Stoicism is about how to make clear something in our life, how to make calm and 100% aware about what happened right now, and how do we have work-life balance. That's I know from Stoicism just a little bit. And overthinking is, I think, is not good enough, because think is good but over is not good. So we have to think properly so that we don't become crazy.
Okay, thank you, Mr. I. Okay, before I continue about the themes, I will introduce our role takers, and we have 7 ranger here to be as role takers. And first, I will introduce our journal evaluator, Toastmaster Noval. Toastmaster Noval, can you introduce yourself and what is your role, please?
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto. So good morning, everyone. My name is Novalia, and today I will be your journal evaluator for this meeting. And my role today is to help evaluate through the whole session of the meeting. We have 3 sessions as usual. The first one is the prepared speech, second one is the trouble topics, and third one is the evaluation. And through all that session, I will try to evaluate and hopefully we can learn something from today's meeting. I think that's about it. I'll give the control back to you, Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Noval. And next is our counter. Our counter will be held by Toastmaster I. Toastmaster I, please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ranto. Hello everyone, my name is Ayas. Now your I become a counter. So my duty is to note a filler word like long pause, repetition, and our word of the day is fortitude. So please use fortitude as many as possible in this meeting. Thank you. And at the end of the meeting, I will give the report. Back to Tom. Back to GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster I. And we have a ballot counter. He's a Toastmaster Aan. Please introduce yourself, Toastmaster Aan.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ranto. So, thanks everyone. Please kindly I introduce myself. My name Aan, and I will be helping you to help to determine the favorite prepared speaker, favorite table topic speaker, and also favorite evaluator. Then you can vote your favorite speakers by the link that I will be sending to you at the end of the segment or at the end of the meeting. And then I will announce the winner of each category at the end of the meeting. And then we can congratulate for all the winners and hope one of them is you. So I think that's all from my part. Back to you, Toastmaster Ranto. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aan. And next is our table topic master, Toastmaster Claudia. Please, Toastmaster Claudia.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Claudia, and I will be the table topic master for today. Basically, my role for today is that I'm going to give you several topics for you to choose randomly, and then by choosing a certain number, there will be a topic, and you have to speak impromptu from that topic, and you will have 1 to 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes, right? Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes to speak, and that's it. And then we will vote for our favorite table topic speaker by the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Claudia. And next is Toastmaster Sina as our timer. Please, Toastmaster Sina. Hello, Toastmaster Sina.
Hello.
Okay.
She's having a technical difficulty. Just a second. She's here with me.
Enggak, ini satu lagi. Can everyone hear me?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
Hello everyone. I'm Sina. I'm gonna be acting as your timer today. Okay, I'm gonna share a PowerPoint. Actually. Okay, to guide you through our sessions today. Wait. Can everyone see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can see it now.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay, so this is our timetable for today. For each session, for example, typical prepared speech, we have 5 to 7 minutes. And after you start speaking, you can see my background. I'm going to change my background throughout your speech. For typical prepared speech, I'm going to change my background to green at 5 minutes, yellow in 6 minutes, and red in 7 minutes. 30 seconds before before you are disqualified. If you continue your speech over 7 minutes, then you're gonna be disqualified for votings. As for table topics, you have like 1 to 2 minutes. I'm gonna change the screen to green in the first minute. In the first minutes, yellow in 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red in 2 minutes. And for evaluation speech, I'm gonna change the screen to green in 2 minutes, yellow in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red in 3 minutes. If you exceeded all of those times, you're gonna be disqualified for votings. This is the backgrounds: green, yellow, and red. Does anyone have questions regarding the timetable for today? Okay, I think it's pretty clear. I hope we are gonna have a fun session today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sina. And today we have 4 guests that already attend this meeting. We have Toastmaster Tiara, Toastmaster Rina, Toastmaster Eka, and Toastmaster Sintasari. Okay, I will come first with Toastmaster Rina. Toastmaster Rina, please welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, and could you introduce yourself to us? I cannot hear your voice, Toastmaster Rina.
We still cannot hear it. This one's maybe try to loosen up the.
Okay.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
please.
we can hear you now.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank to Mr. Anto for inviting me, and I'm sorry for my situation because I'm going to Bandung, and then sorry for the late internet maybe. Okay, first I would like to introduce myself. My name is Trina. I'm working with Mr. Anto. We have the same office. Then I'm here because I would like get in touch with you all with the English base, and then I'm curious about the topic about the stoicism and the overthinking itself. As I know about the stoicism based on my experience to read the book of stoicism by I forget the author, but that is such a very interesting concept to handle this modern world, because we can control the environment or others, and then let us to be mindfulness and in the everything problem. And then I think it is kind of the tools and the concept for this modern era. I think it is, Mr. Anto. Thank you for inviting me once again.
Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Rina. Toastmaster Rina is on the trip from Jakarta to Bandung, but you can still hear us. And don't worry, we will explore about stoicism and overthinking in table topic master, Toastmaster Rina. You can also participate. And our second guest is Toastmaster Eka. Okay, welcome Toastmaster Eka, and please introduce to us Toastmaster Eka. Time is yours.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Sure, please, Toastmaster Eka.
So this is my second time attending the Toastmaster meeting, and yeah, same with Toastmaster Rina. I'm also co-worker with Mr. Ranto and Mrs. Rina in the office. So, and I'm very curious about this kind of group. What is Toastmaster and what is it all about? This is my second time, and I would like to join you all in this kind of topic, stoicism and sorry, overthinking, right? Stoicism itself, it is new to me because previously I haven't heard about stoicism before, but I have already browsed it in internet, and it is called something like endurance and passion about something that happened to us. And I think I'm a overthinking person previously, and now I'm trying to be a bit stoic. And perhaps in my religion, stoicism is more about tawakal. I think it's about the same. So I know tawakal, but stoicism is new to me. So I'm really enjoying this kind of topic. Thank you, Mr. Ranto. Ranto, sorry.
Okay, thank you and enjoy our meeting today, Toastmaster Eka. And next we have Toastmaster Tiara. Hello, Toastmaster Tiara. Good morning. Good morning, Toastmaster Tiara. Okay, we'll continue later with Toastmaster Tiara, and actually we have Toastmaster Sita Sari, but right now she already left. Thank you, Toastmaster Sintasari. Okay, thank you for joining us, all guests. Don't worry, in here we are learning together. So it is the best community to explore and to develop our skills, and of course to do networking. That's an important thing for us right now. Okay, I continue to our theme, and don't forget about word of the day is fortitude. Our word of the day is fortitude. You can use it in the prepared speech and also in the table topic sessions. The meaning is a strength of mind that enables a person to counter danger or the other things. Maybe you can give another sentences, another example, or another opinion about the stoicism and versus the overthinking, but don't forget to use word of the day, fortitude. We will discuss it later in our double topic master. Okay, we'll continue to our next sessions is prepare speech sessions. Actually, we have two speaker today, but unfortunately, yesterday, Toastmaster Lai, as an evaluator, has another important meeting by this morning, so he canceled to join with us as evaluator. So Toastmaster Mega cannot be a prepared speaker right now. So for today, we only have once, and it is me. I will be a speaker for today, and I will give it to GE or evaluator to present about the speaker, please. Toastmaster Amran, please. This is your time. If you cannot hear you, Toastmaster Amran.
We're still muted, Mr. Amran.
Okay, thank you. I heard you say GE, so that's why I keep quiet.
Yeah, it should be evaluator. Yeah.
Okay, now today Toastmaster Ranto Haposan Kultom is going to deliver his speech entitled The Power of Consistency. Very interesting title. And the objective of this speech as follows. The purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The second, the purpose of the speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. And he has 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to you, Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amran. And I will switch to my handphones. As my name is Speaker Ranto. Okay. Am I audible right now?
Yes, you're audible.
Am I audible right now, Toastmaster?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start my speech. Dear fellow Toastmaster and all guests, do you know how many times Thomas Alva Edison did his experience before he found his light bulb? Is there anybody can help us give the answer?
1,000 times.
1,000 times.
Wow, it's great. You're correct. 1,000 times. And I've connected this 1,000 times with consistency and also with my personal story. I have two personal stories. My first personal story, when I was 15 years old, I learned to drive car and I took a short course only for 1 month. And I am within my instructor in my lab. And he had an extraordinary brake pedal in case we have emergency situations. My instructor said to me, Ranto, you have to get feeling with your car. And second important thing, your maximum speed's only 30 kilometers per hour. I answered, oh, sir, I need to go faster. I need 100 kilometers per hour. No, follow my instructions and let's see the results. So I tried to drive the car and get a feeling to brake pedal and accelerator pedal in the rides. And after 1 week, I said to my instructor, please, I need to go faster. No, he says, just follow my instruction for 1 month. So every day, I spend 30 minutes a day within 30 days in 1 month just to get my feeling to this car. How or when I press the brake pedal or accelerator pedal. And amazingly, after 1 month, I can drive a car smoothly and safely. And until right now, more than 15 years, I drove car. And I'll already be a responsible driver. My second personal story, when I was 17 years old, and I learned the piano because when I was a child, I like hear Mozart and Beethoven. I like the classical music. And I took a 3 months piano course in Yogyakarta. And my instructor said to me, Random, because you're a beginner, you have to follow my instructions. Just do it this pattern. Just press do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Only one pattern for 3 months. Can you imagine? Oh, I tried. And after 1 month, Madam, please, I already gave my fortitude. I get bored. I only play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. I need composition. I need the Mozart sheet of music. My teacher said, no, just follow my instructions. Do it for 3 months. After 3 months, my finger get relaxed. And when my teacher gave the other compositions to me, I can easily to play it. I don't know what happened to me and what happened to my finger. And I don't know exactly what time I have the ability to play piano. Because every day I just play the same tone within 3 months. That's the amazing of consistency. And so what is the consistency? The consistency is the person who will be or do the same thing, the same pattern with the one term to reach their goal. That's the consistency. And the consistency will make a habit for that person. And for recommendation from me, based on my personal story, I have 5 recommendations to you how to be a consistent person. First is you have to give or describe the specific goals. You have a vision, but you have to be specific. For example, I want to be a piano player within 1 year. That's a specific. That's my goal. That's specific. And second recommendations is make a planning. Make a planning or make a schedule based on your visions. For example, I will play piano 30 minutes a day, or I will play piano 2 times or 3 times a week, and I will find the media, I will find a teacher. Where should I study or learn? What's the other example? Or I can watch the YouTube movie, the sample of orchestra. That is methods of how we plan. Number 3 is give the monitoring of it. So after 1 week, okay, we already start 1/3 part, and or we have to learn 2/3 parts, or I have a mistake, or I missed the sessions, or I need the other books. This is the monitoring, so you can give your energy to your goals. Number 4, for recommendation is don't care about your failure. Maybe one time you get lazy, okay, I'm so tired, I'm so depressed, okay, I want to go out, I don't want to practice piano. It's okay. Consistency is not perfection, it's difference. The important thing, how you overcome this problem and get back to your missions. That's important. Fifth recommendations is celebrate yourself. If you already passed 1 month, just celebrate. Say to yourself, I already did it. And let's go dinner. Let's go have fun. And let's watch the movie. It will be refresh your mind. And for the closing statement, I will go back to Thomas Alva Edison's. When a reporter said and asked to Thomas Alva Edison, he said, Thomas, how did you feel when you failed 1,000 times? Thomas said, I didn't fail 1,000 times, but my light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Thank you. That's all for me, and have a great weekend. And back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Okay, and I'm back as a Toastmaster of the meeting right now. Okay. We will go to another sessions that will invite all of our participants to discuss and to explore about our themes, the stoicism and overthinking. And please welcome Toastmaster Claudia as our table topic master today. Please give applause to Toastmaster Claudia.
Yay! Thank you so much, our Tom Toastmaster Ranto. I will be your table topic master for today, and I will share my screen. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I hope you are ready. Now, the table topic session with me, Toastmaster Claudia from Metropolitan Toastmaster. Okay, so we have 12 people today, I believe, or 10, not including me and not including our recorder. So that would be exactly the same number with the topics that I have prepared. I have 10 topics so far. And now you can choose your number. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first, guys? I can see I can see everybody smiling. I can see everybody smiling. They want to go first, but they don't want to go first. They want to go first, but they don't want to raise their hands. Come on, guys. Who want to go first? Wait.
Wah, Toastmaster
Let me
Rina.
check the chat box. Toastmaster Rina. Okay, Toastmaster Rina. Hi, Toastmaster Rina. Can I see you? Where are you? Hi, Toastmaster Rina.
Hello.
Hi. So, which number do you want?
Please, number one.
One.
Yeah, sure.
One. Okay, let's go with one then. Loh, kok nggak bisa diklik? Oh, bisa. The best answer to anger is silence. Do you agree with this? What do you think about this? 1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Rina. The Zoom is yours.
The best answer to anger is silence. Yeah, in my understanding, because when we are in the position of anger itself, we cannot control ourselves as much as possible. Our emotion, our emotionally, our emotion cannot be controlled, and then the best way is to be relaxed for a while, and then now what is the objective, why we get angry, and then when we keep silent for a minute or a moment, it makes me feel objective again. So it is hard, maybe it's hard to do it when we anger, but I think when we angry, we pretend to be more calm, and then or do something that we can not focus on the problem itself. Maybe this is the hardest way to we do, but this is the best way to not to make one problem again. I think that's one my opinion about it.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Rina. So I think that's very true. Sometimes you have to distract yourself, and sometimes you have to just put aside your anger so that you can focus on the problem itself, so that you can find a solution for that. Thank you for your sharing session. Now we are going to move on to our next speaker. Okay, so this is my first time being in your regular meeting in Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. And apparently, Toastmaster Ranto, as the president, has already put a list of the table topic speaker, right? So I'm just gonna call upon those names. All right. So second speaker, Toastmaster Eka. Toastmaster Eka, where are you? Can I see you?
Yes, of course. Hello.
Toastmaster Eka. Ah, she's here. Hi, Toastmaster Eka. How are you?
Very good.
You're
Thank you.
smiling. Very good. You're feeling excited. All right. So which number do you want to go with?
I want to go to number 2.
With number 2. Okay. The more we value things outside of our control, the less control we have. The more we value things outside of our control, the less control we have. What do you think about this? The Zoom is yours. 1 to 2 minutes.
Yep. Have you ever wondered when we got something, some kind of situation that worse for us, that we cannot handle, that it is beyond our power, things getting out of the hand? Then what should we do? Sometimes fortitude is the answer. How can we do something that beyond our control? We cannot cry over the spilled milk. Then if something bad happen, then we just have to be more patient. We have to accept things. The thing is right now happening to me. I'm trying to do something with my health problem, something that beyond my power. So what can I do is just for accepting this, trying to recure it somehow, with the medicine, with our prayer and our motivation to be survived. Sometimes I thought about my family too, my brothers, my sister, my friends, and how we can accepting this is by pulling myself together, getting some of motivation from someone else, from the loved one. When we get through that fortitude stage, we may not overcome it in the way we want to, but when you accepting it, enjoying the process, enjoying every moment, every time, you'll be happy in the end. I think that's from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Eka, for sharing not only your opinion on the quote, but also a little bit of your struggle, actually. And I heard the word of the day today, and I really enjoyed when you say that you said something about accepting, you said something about, to be more, yeah, well, accepting about the situation and also taking care of it, medically speaking, because I'm a general practitioner. So so thank you for that. We're going to go for our third speaker, Toastmaster Tiara. Toastmaster Tiara, Where are you, Toastmaster Tiara? Can I see you? Toastmaster Tiara, let me find it. Is she here?
I think
I
she left
can't see.
this meeting.
Okay, okay. Then we're gonna go with Toastmaster. Uh, how to pronounce your name? I don't wanna.
Ayash.
Okay, Ayash. Toastmaster Ayash, you're up next. So, which number do you want to choose? So we use number 1, we use number 2.
Okay, because today is 3rd of September, so I choose number 3.
Okay. All right, so here it is. Accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together. Now, share with us a moment of yours where you accept the things to which fate binds you and where you can love the people with whom fate brings you together. 1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Isai. The Zoom is yours.
Okay. I do agree with accept the thing to which fate bind you and love the people with who fate bring you together. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, have you ever thought that what happened in this life has already managed by the Almighty? If it's yes, please chat number 1. Okay, thank you, your positive response. Yes, we sometimes in this life, we happy, we cry, we sad, we worry, we afraid, and so on. But that's life, the whole life. We we wake up every day, we sleep and the night. We face everything in this life, friends, stranger, friend, duty, or something else. But the message is don't quit from the life. Just go on. We have the fortitude in this life. Because what? Because what we have is something that must be grateful. We have we have friends, so don't feel alone. We have teacher, we have mentor, we have maybe soulmate in the future. Don't feel alone. And but at the end, if you feel alone, you have the big one thing. Like Madam Teresa said, at the end of this life, it's only about you and I. And I, the meaning is God. So just tell what you feel. Just convey what you feel to the God, what you're feeling. And after that, let's wake up and go ahead for the life. Thank you. Back to Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayas. I agree with most of your speech that we have a lot of people and so we don't have to feel alone, right? And I also heard the word of the day, so that's great. Now we're going to move on to the next speaker, which is Toastmaster Amran. Toastmaster Amran, I believe you are more than ready for this.
Okay.
So we use number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Number
Which
1.
one do you wanna?
Number 1.
Number 1 is taken.
Second already. So which one is not
Uh-huh.
taken? Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. Don't get too deep. It leads to overthinking, and overthinking leads to problems that don't even exist in the first place. 1 to 2
Yeah.
minutes. What do you think about this? The
Yes,
floor
I
is
agree.
yours.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. From my own personal experience, overthinking kills you. Actually, the mind is so powerful that whatever you thought, it will happen. So when you are facing with a problem, either you can solve it by yourself or get help from your family to help you. I am 64 years old. I have experienced lots of problems. There was a time I thought how I wish the next day I woke up is already 100 years. Can you imagine that situation I was? I was really in a very difficult situation. But actually, the problem is not that difficult until I refer it to my father. See, I never talked to my father about personal experience or personal problems, but that particular day, he started a conversation with me. You know, parents, he knows if his children is having problem. So I talked to him, I cried, I was so sad. He only said one simple thing. He said, why didn't you come to me in the first place? I can help you to solve this problem. It's not a big problem at all. I have been to this problem many times. And he helped me to solve it. And it was solved. How wish I went to him rather than enduring it for many days. I couldn't sleep. It was a sleepless night. I got a headache. I got a headache that I have to take painkillers to kill the pain. You see, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a problem, there is a solution. The solution might be not from you. It might be from your siblings, from your best friends, or from your parents or your grandparents. So open up, talk to them. They might be able to help you. Don't dwell on your problems. Overthinking cannot help you. It will kill you. Over to you, Tabatavic Master.
Wow, that was such a powerful speech. I believe it inspired not only me, but all of us. And thank you very much for sharing also not only your opinions on the quote, but also a little bit of your personal history with your dad and your family. I think that was very powerful. All right, now we are going to move on with the next speaker, Toastmaster Aan. Toastmaster Aan, are you here?
Yeah. Hello, Toastmaster
Yes.
Rudy. Yeah.
Hi, Toastmaster Aan.
Hello.
Okay, so we
So
use number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 3, and number 6. Which one do you want to choose now?
Number 3.
Number 6 is taken.
Oh, three.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Oh, sorry,
I
already
thought
taken.
taken.
I'm mistaken. So number 1.
Number 1 is taken.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 6 are taken.
1, 2, 3, 6. So number 7. Number 7, please.
Number 7 then. Yes.
Okay.
Number 7. Just a bit. Stop overthinking everything. Just let it be. Relax and go with the flow more. Worry less and don't take life so seriously. Live a little. It's from Andy Hale. Now, share your aha moment when you stopped overthinking about something. 1 to 2 minutes. Toastmaster Aan, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, stop overthinking. Just let it be. So, talking about Let It Be, I think I remember about two songs. I think about very old school songs. The first is the song of Let It Be. So if you can remember, like Let It Be, Let It Be, Let It Be, Let It Be. Some like the message of the song is to let everything go as it should be. So sometimes when I face some situation that I think that the situation I can't control, so I just remember about this song and refrain inside my mind or my heart that okay, the situation I can control, so I just focus on something that I can control, but just let it happen like what it should be for something that I can't control. And the moment that I would like to share today is a moment that our team experienced it last yesterday. We have weekly meeting with our managements. Unfortunately, before the meeting, we feel that there is something that went so bad that we think that okay, we will all day for that meeting that that happened yesterday. So I guess that all of us overthink about it. But yeah, like the topic of this meeting, overthinking. But in fact, what we have overthink about it is never happen like what we overthink about it. So the meeting just flow like usual, not something. The director did not so angry with something happen during the week. So I would say that the situation, everything not happen what not like what we overthink about it. So that's the thing about the song of Let It Be and also another song of Kisera Sera. Whatever will be, will be. So back to you, Toastmaster Claudia. Thanks for the time.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan. I liked it that you actually sang. You sang Let It Be and you sang Que Sera Sera and you reflect on the songs. And I think it relates to a lot of us because we know the songs. So thank you for that. Now we are going to move on to our next speaker, which is Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Sina. Hi, my friend. She's actually here as well.
Hi.
Okay, so which number do you want to choose?
Which one's still available?
We use 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
1, 2,
3, 6, 7 are off limits.
3, 6, 7 are off limits. 1,
Off limits.
9.
4, 5, 9. Okay, 9 is it. If you want to live a happy life, tie to a goal, not to people or things, by Albert Einstein. Do you agree with this? 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. I do agree. Uh, I mean, throughout our lives, we met like a lot of people. We have a lot of things throughout the years. We want different things, but the one thing that we always gonna have, the one that is gonna be our grip is our goal. People are gonna leave, things gets broke or displaced by newer things, by upgraded things, but as long as you have your goal as your grip, I think you're gonna do well in life. especially the people part. I mean, like uh a lot of people usually get attached with people around them, and usually scale their decisions based on, would I be with this person if I chose this decision? Well, don't. I don't think you should do that. You should just stick to your goal as your grip, because your goal is gonna be there for you always, unlike people or things that you have now. I think that is my point for today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, contributors, Mr. Sina. Um, because she was a timer, I needed to be the timer now, so it's a bit complicated, but that's all right. We're gonna move on to our next speaker, which is our president and also our prepared speaker and also our Tom, Toastmaster Ranto. Which one do you want to choose? We still have number
Number
4,
10, please.
5, or number 10. You have decided. The sharpest minds often ruin their lives by overthinking the next step, while the dull win the race with eyes closed. Do you agree with this? 1 to 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. That's Mr. Claudia. Overthinking is different with when we think or plan something. So when we overthinking, it's mostly have negative sides. But if you think as a thinker, planning something is be some kind of a positive side. So, for example, as I said before in my speech, when I already tired to practice the piano for 3 months, and I already gave my fortitude to it, uh, my mind, it will become the negative thing. And okay, Ranto, it's time to you to give up. And I overthinking, what should I do? What my friend will say to me? Uh, you did nothing, Ranto. You already did the 3 months practice, practice and practice, but you did nothing. I can see your result. It's my overthinking after I practiced piano for 3 months. But after I gave my fortitude and I try to remember what is my goal, back to my goal, back to my visions, I come back. And this is my principle. Whatever the other says to me, when we have another goal or something specific goal that we want to reach, just do it. Maintain your way and just grab it. Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Back to you, Toastmaster Claudia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto. I think that was a great speech as well, and I heard word of the day. So that's great. Now we are going to move on to our next speaker, Toastmaster Aldo. Toastmaster Aldo, are you here? Let
Hello, good
me.
morning.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Visiting Toastmaster Aldo from Ultimate Toastmaster Club.
Yes, ma'am.
Which number do you want to go with? We still have, I believe, 4, 5,
Yeah,
7, and 8.
let's go at number 4, maybe.
4. Okay, 4.
Yep.
When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love. Share with us what you are grateful for today. 1 to 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters Claudia, for an interesting topics. I do believe that every single one of us right now is grateful for the ability for us to be able to breathe, to think, to enjoy life. And of course, we are not just grateful, but we are actually becoming a part of these groups of people who are privileged enough to be able to engage in this Toastmasters community and learn together, grow together, and to be able to apply those lessons that we learned here in Toastmasters in our work, whether it's having a presentation with our superiors or whatever the case might be. And I think that is something that is worth mentioning. That is something that will make our mental fortitude a lot stronger because we in Toastmasters practice on a daily basis about uh, how to listen carefully, how to think, analyze carefully. And I believe the role takers is a good depiction on how to practice those skills. Of course, if you're just thinking, let's say about a counter or a grammarian, it's not necessarily important really if you're just thinking from that perspective, like counter, people who count like what is that even gonna do in real life? But if you somehow can connect that dots towards a real life scenario where you might think that, wait, if I can reduce my perhaps my presentation will be much better. The shifting from one narratives to the other will be much smoother and things like that. So by being able to connect those tiny little dots that seems useless and innocuous, that is already a way for us to appreciate and to be grateful for the privileges that we have right now here in Toastmasters. And of course, I'm glad that, I mean, in this Saturday morning, a lot of people, 13 people here as the participants are willing to spend their time and effort in Saturday. Again, this is Saturday to be able to be with us and learn together. So that is one thing that I'm grateful for today. And back to you, Toastmasters Claudia.
Wow, that's really great. I actually admire that you can connect this quote, which is actually very basic and about, getting up in the morning and breathing, to Toastmasters, how you connect with the roles of the WOD counter and grammarian, and etc. That's really great. I learned a lot from you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aldo. We're gonna move on to the next speaker now. Toastmaster Naufal. Toastmaster Naufal, are you here with us still?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, which one do you want to choose? I think we still have number 4, number 5, number 10.
I'll choose number 5.
Number 5. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Share with us a reflection about this. 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, wait a second. Just a clarification. Not a good man, just a good person. Since we are in 2022 and we are, non-binary, gender fluid. Not a good man, a good person. Share with us a reflection about this. 1 to 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, Master Claudia. So waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be, but be one. I think I think everybody will relate to this quote because we're tired of arguing and hearing about other people's opinion without their doing the action. And I think we kind of tired of hearing this from a lot of politicians in Indonesia, a lot of I think public figure also they argue and they argue their opinion about stuff, but they don't really do the action about it. And maybe sometimes we even do it to ourselves. We have this goal, we have this vision of what we want ourselves to be, but we didn't do the action. We didn't plan it. We didn't do it step by step and visualize it in our daily life. I think to look at it, I mean, to relate to the theme today, stoicism and also overthinking, we have to gravitate toward the stoicism part, because we want ourselves to be able to focus on the positive things and to control things that we are able to control to reach those visions you want. So back to the quotes, waste no more time arguing or talk about things that you want to do, things that you want to have in life, but do the action for it. Be the one. I think that's for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, our GE Toastmaster Naufal. That was really sweet and pretty. A beautiful quote, a beautiful reflection in a Saturday morning. I love it. Thank you for that. Well, you were going to be the last speaker, but since we missed 2 persons, now we are going to invite one more. I believe we have a guest just coming in. Soon to be Toastmaster Shabrina. Soon to be Toastmaster Shabrina, are you here with us?
Hello everyone. Hi. Yes, thank you for allowing me to observing.
Okay, hi. Can you open your camera? Because I would love to see your pretty face, right, guys?
Is it okay? Because actually I got COVID right now, so I'm in the middle of isoman.
Well, I don't mind. We don't mind. If you don't mind, then nobody minds. But if you mind, then it's all right. We respect that.
Yeah. Can I just off my camera for now?
Okay, that's all right. Okay,
Thank you.
so you can choose your number. I believe we still have number, was it 4 or 5? I think 4 and 10.
Thank you. Okay, number 10 then.
Number 10, just a second.
Yes.
Number 10. The sharpest minds often ruin their. No, we used this already. Then number 4 and number 9.
Okay, number 9.
Oh, just a second. Number 8.
Okay, sure. Whatever left.
Whatever left. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go in. Share with us a crucial decision-making moment you had. 1 to 2 minutes, the floor is yours.
Okay, well, thank you everyone. Hi, and thank you for the remarks. So for the decision making, the crucial moment, I got it last year when I was part of employee of a national flight career company, an airline company, who were on the news, were said almost bankrupt. So I need to make decision whether I need to like resign and take their early pension programs, or I can just stay there. So at that moment, I feel like, okay, so the only voice that matters is the one in my head. So like many people giving me advice, and like my parents, a lot of people, my boss and surrounding me, they said that please don't leave the company. So just stay there, and then like, go with the process. But finally, I think about my situation. I calculate clearly about my situation financially, and then I feel like I won't be survive with the cutting and everything's going on in the company. So I decide to finally left the company and find a new place. So ever since that, so the saying is what I always kept, which is, yeah, the only voice that matters is the one in my head. And when it's time to make decisions, it's only me and then myself who are responsible about it. So that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that was such a complicated situation, and I hope that you managed to go through it well. I think you did, because you are right here now sharing about it. So kudos to that. Thank you so much for sharing. Back to our numbers. I'm going to just screen for our numbers just to make sure if we still have any more left. Because if we do, I want to invite somebody to speak. Anyone remembers? No, it's my job. Wait. Okay. Nothing left anymore, guys. So 10 speakers today. Thank you very much, everyone. This is just a little AdSense advertising in the middle of the meeting. Thank you very much. Back to Tom. Bye, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Claudia. Thank you for the great sessions as a table topic master. Okay, before we continue to our next sessions, evaluations, and it's the time for us to take a photo sessions. And I need the help from Toastmaster Eka to make a photo session for us.
Of course.
And hopefully you can open your camera so we can take a photo session first. Okay, thanks, thank you, Toastmaster Aldo, Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Sabrina, or okay. Please, Toastmaster Eka, you can count.
Okay.
To us.
On my mark, 1, 2, 3.
Once again.
Nice. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you everyone, and thank you Toastmaster Eka for helping me take a photo session for this morning. And we continue to our next session, evaluation that will be led by our GE. Okay, please, thank you, and please, thank you, Toastmaster Novel. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ranto. Now I'll take over the session as we can go into the evaluation session. In the session, we'll first evaluate the prepared speech. So I'll give the control to our only evaluator for the prepared speech this morning. So go over to you, Toastmaster Amran.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. The power of consistency. When you're talking about consistency, you're talking about passion, and that was reflected into the speech on the two occasions, two personal stories that the speaker shared with us. The first story was when he was learning how to drive. He wanted to speed up or to accelerate the car to 100 miles per hour or kilometer per hour. But the tutor said, no, you have to do 30 miles an hour or 30 kilometers an hour. And he was impatient initially, but after some time he found out that what the tutor was imposing was actually good for him. Same thing with learning the piano. He wanted to become a professional player, but actually he has to start from the bottom. And he was consistent about it. And at the end of the day, he managed to become a good piano player. That is what it was all about. Now, the beautiful facts about this story is that it gives you the things that motivate you. Whatever you wanted to take, you will be successful as long as you are patient. Personal stories is always good to be injected in a speech because the audience can relate to the personal stories, to the experience that they went through, and they would like to hear about that story that motivate them. Now, another thing that I like about this speech is that the opening, he used the story of Thomas Edison. Yes, as we all know that Thomas Edison took 1,000 metals. He tried 1,000 metals to create a bulb. Only at the 1,000th that he managed to create a bulb that was using the metal of tungsten. And then at the closing, he reminded us again about Thomas Edison, whether he fell for 1,000 or was it a success for him? And Thomas Edison said, no, I learned 1,000 times to be successful. Had Thomas Edison was not consistent into his research or his invention, we won't have light bulbs now. So fellow Toastmaster, in my opinion, Toastmaster Ranto has met the objective of this speech. Congratulations to you, Toastmaster Ranto. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Amran, as the evaluator. And before we forgot, I think I will call the timers to announce the report for the table topics. So please, Toastmaster Sina, ya? Yeah, Toastmaster Sina. Soon to be Toastmaster Sina. Amin.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Toastmaster Sina.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so our timing report for today for prepared speech, Tem Ranto, 6 minutes and 58 seconds. Eligible for votings. For table topic, everyone is eligible for votings except Tem Aan with 2 minutes and 53 seconds, not eligible for voting. And for evaluation speech, Tem Amran, 3 minutes and 29 seconds, eligible for voting. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sina. And I'll ask for our ballot counter, Toastmaster Aan, to also send the links, or I mean, any ways you like to put a vote on the table topics session.
Okay, thank you. So thank you. I have recap all the prepared speech, the Toastmaster speakers, and also the evaluator. So all of us can vote our favorite speakers in the link that I will be sharing in our chat box. So please vote your favorite speakers in the link, and I'll announce the result at the end of the meeting. Okay, thank you, and back to you, GE Toastmaster Nauvalia.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aan. So everyone here who are still with us, please go over to the links in the chat box and choose your best table topics that you heard from 12 of us that are participating today. And now I'll ask for the another ranger in WOD counter, Toastmaster Ayash, to give his report on our meetings.
Okay, thank you, Madam GE. So let me share my screen. Okay, this is the report from counter. Tiemaan 5 times Temeranto X times and 1 WOD. Tem Claudia 1 Suntubitos Mastersina 1 Tem Rina 14 times TM Aldo 1 WOD. TM Novalia 1 and 3 times TM Eka 1 2 twice WOD. TM R Suntubitos Master Sabrina 7 times That's from me. Back to GE.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayash. You know, it's funny that you put the in my column is 111. I thought you count until 111. Okay, it's just a little things that kind of funny, I think. But thank you so much for the really detailed report. And for the next ranger, I think it's the grammarian, but because those master mega aren't able to come today, so I'll have been replaced. Have been counted the one that I think are great for us to learn again, learn together. Okay, so I'm sorry that I aren't able to put a great presentation on it, but I think I have some notes that I would like to share you. So in today's meeting, our theme are stoicism and versus overthinking. And I think I've heard someone said stoicism, and it should be say stoicism because of the CISM, stoicism, not stoicism. And it's also, I think, the same as in Indonesia is stoicism. Okay. And then the next thing I also noticed is to be mindfulness. It should be to be mindful, because after be, it should be a first one after to be. So it should be to be mindful. And then the same goes to easily to play it. Easily to playing it. It should be easily to play. The same with verb one. And then I've catch a lot of great phrases for today because our theme is very deep. Yeah, it's very deep. It's related to every aspect of our life. So a lot of I think a lot of us, I think even each of us have put at least one beautiful phrases throughout their speech. But the one that I think stuck to me is some advice from the speakers today, from the elders also, that the first one is we have to be grateful for our privilege, even if it's just the littlest one. And then the second one is to refer to the elders at the first time you are struggling on doing something, because they have been through the struggles and they've walked on it and came out from it and find the solution. And the third is to be consistent and start from the bottom, start from the little ones that maybe if you think you are not, you're bored and tired of it. And I think for today, we have to try to stop to overthink things that we cannot control and try to focus more on things that we can control to achieve our happiness. I think that's what I can report as the grammarian. And that also close the evaluation for the session. And I'll try to evaluate the whole meeting from the start to the from the start till now. We have started this meeting, I think, a bit quite late, and I think we have some trouble to get our role takers today. Maybe it's also in the middle of some busy weeks, so people aren't able to attend more than usual. But we are very grateful for every visiting Toastmaster who are able to help, and also soon to be Toastmaster. They're willing to help today, to be a timer, to be table topic master, accounter. I think even only from the Universitas Indonesia, only Toastmaster Ranto and me. So we are very grateful for you all. And fortunately, we can start it not really late. Yeah, I think it's only 3 minutes late, and we start from a good point. We have asked several guests to introduce themselves and also try to incorporate in our meetings. And throughout the session, from the prepared speech, table topics, and also evaluation, it goes really well and really planned well. So kudos to that too. And I just wish that from this meeting, we've learned a lot and have used our weekends, our Saturday mornings, doing really productive and a great thing to learn too. Okay, I think that's from me. I'll give the control back to our table topics of the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ranto. Over to you.
Okay, give applause to Toastmaster Novel as a GE. Thank you so much for your evaluation during this meeting. And before we close this meeting, we will hear from our ballot counter, the awarding session. Okay, please give applause to Toastmaster An.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Anto. So we come to the most favorite session that we are waiting for. Okay, wait a moment. Let me share the screen. Okay. So my screen. You can see my screen right now.
Yes.
Okay. So ballot counter report, University Indonesia Toastmaster Club, September 3, 2020. So the winner of prepared speech is, of course, congratulations, Toastmaster Ranto. And then the favorites evaluators, congratulations, Toastmaster Amran bin Eliamat. Thanks for being one of the favorite evaluator here. And so the most competitive winners for today's meetings is for the winner for favorite table topic speaker. So who will have the guess? Who will be the winner? So let's me announce the winner is Toastmaster Aldo or Toastmaster Ronaldo. So congratulations to all the winners. Toastmaster Ranto, Toastmaster Amran, and also Toastmaster Ronaldo. Congratulations again, and back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ranto. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ann. As a ballot counter already gave the report for us to favorite speaker of this meeting. Okay, we already goes to the end of the meeting, but before I adjourn the meeting, I will say hello to our guests. Actually, I already record we have 6 guests today, but Toastmaster Tiara, Toastmaster Rina, Toastmaster Eka, Toastmaster Sintasari, Toastmaster Maisha Rahmani, and Toastmaster Sabrina. But Toastmaster Sinta, Toastmaster Maisha, and Toastmaster Tiara, unfortunately, already left before we have a make conversation with them. So we have 3 guests, and I want to ask the opinion to all 3 guests here. What you can share about our meeting today. And first, I will ask to Toastmaster Eka. Toastmaster Eka, hello. Can you share about your opinions after joining with us in this 1.5 hour today, please?
Since this is my second time attending this meeting in Toastmaster Universitas Indonesia, I'm happy I get more experience and experience new things too with a new theme, new people, and hopefully it will last long that I will join in every meeting soon. And I think I have some of suggestion compared to the previous meeting. I think the timer can be raised hand so we can actually see the time from green, yellow, or red in our corner of the meeting, so it can remind us about the time management, because in this meeting actually I forget about the time. So oh yeah, there is a timer that should I aware of, kind of that. But overall it's a good things, because the counter giving the Excel, so we actually see the number of and repetition, the word of the day, and so on. And that's all for me. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Eka. Thanks for the suggestion for us. And I think this quote for you, Toastmaster Novel. You already twice to be a guest, and hopefully you can join with us in UIT Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Eka. Okay, and we go to Toastmaster Rina. Toastmaster Rina, hello. Are you available to share with us about your opinion after joining with us this morning? Hello, Toastmaster Rina.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Anto. Yeah. I'm so happy to sharing my own thought, and then my experience, first experience, and then but I think it's not proper because I'm now outside from home, and then maybe in the next page, I will using the better internet and others, and then I really enjoy this meeting from the first until now, and then meet the strangers, and then share our idea about the topics, our experience. It is such a wonderful things. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rina. Hopefully you can join with us in our next meeting at Thursday evenings, so we can explore more about Toastmaster and our club. Okay, thank you. And Toastmaster Sabrina, are you available to share with us about your opinion for this meeting?
Yeah, sure. I Thank you. So actually, I've been several times joining as a guest, and I really want to join, but I'm afraid I cannot commit to the weekdays meeting. So I'm still thinking about it. And every time I join, it's so fun, and I really want to register immediately. It's just that I am afraid I could not commit to the time. That's it. And I am very happy about the organization itself. I mean, the way you conduct the sessions, like everyone has a role and everyone can speak and we can practice and we can learn from each other. It's very insightful and valuable for me. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Sabrina. And I think we can discuss about how about our schedule, about our what do you need, what do you want to learn, and you can help with us. And Mr. Novel will help us to communicate with you. Okay,
Okay.
yes, thank you for all guests that are already joining with us today. And I want to say thank you so much for the contributions of our role takers from another club that already contributes in our meeting today. But I saw, unfortunately, Toastmaster Claudia already left the meeting, right? Okay, first, thank you to Toastmaster Claudia as a table topic master from Match Toastmaster Club, and also Toastmaster Sina. Thank you for your
Thank you.
contribution
I
as
gotta run.
chairman. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, and thank you so much for Toastmaster Ayais as a accountant, Toastmaster Ayais from Pediatric Cipto Toastmaster Club. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any announcements that you want to share with us about your Toastmaster Club schedule, please, Toastmaster Ayais?
Okay. We usually hold the meeting on Monday night at 7 p.m. to 8:30. If you want to join, please visit and join with us. And we still have slot for prepare speaker and role taker for next meeting. Thank you, Tim Ranto.
Okay, thank you for your information for us, Toastmaster Ayais. And then I will say thank you to Toastmaster Amran from Kota Kinabalu Advanced Toastmaster Club as our evaluator. Thank you so much, Toastmaster
My pleasure.
Amran. Is there any announcement you want to share with us or sharing?
Both of our, I mean, I'm a member of a dual club, but both our clubs are having physical meetings. So I'm unable to invite you guys to join the training meeting, but I enjoyed the session very much, especially your speech, which is very motivating, and also the table topic session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amran. And I will give thank you to Toastmaster Aan as a ballot counter, but I saw he already left this meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster Aan. And give thank you to Toastmaster Aldo. Thank you so much joining with us from Ultimate Toastmaster Club. Thank you, Toastmaster Aldo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto.
Do you have any announcements for us from your club, please?
Yeah, so Ultimate Toastmasters usually held their club meetings on first and third week every month on Tuesday at 7 p.m. So yeah, one day after pediatric TMC. Yep, that'll be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ardo, for joining with us. And that's all for our role takers. And I will remind you about our agenda from Universitas Semester Club. Our next meeting will be held on Thursday evening, 8 September from 7 until 9 p.m. And the next meeting will be held by Saturday, same like right now, from 10 until 12 p.m. Okay, that's all for today. I am Ranta Pusan as a Club Presidents of Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club will adjourn this meeting by knocking this gravel 3 times. Thank you so much. Give applause to all of you. Thank you so much for
Thank you
and
very
all
much,
guests. Thank you.
everyone.
See you in the next meeting. Have a great weekend.
Thank you,
Have a great
everyone.
Thank you,
weekend,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you. Thank you.